Hi everyone, welcome back to Brain Dump. My name is Kai, and this is a show where I talk about pretty much whatever the fuck I want to talk about. The day has come. We have upgraded the microphone. Isn't that so exciting? I think it's very exciting. This is the microphone that I got for my performances because I've been doing a lot of live music lately, which is so exciting. And I have an EP that came out today, and guys, music is just it's going swimmingly, if you will. But I had to get an audio interface, which is I don't want to disconnect it. It's this little thing, and I got it because it'll allow me to use this microphone to record songs on my computer because you can't just like plug in this microphone because it has an XLR cable. It's like this whole I don't fucking know. The guy at Guitar Center last night educated me on what the fuck how this works, but I figured now that I have this microphone to record songs, I can also use this for my podcast. So we're using it to our advantage, and I'm really excited about it. We're just leveling up, you guys. So how are you doing? I'm doing great, honestly. Like I said, a lot of music stuff going on lately. Very exciting. I had my first ever 3-hour acoustic set this past Thursday, like 3 days ago. And it was so fun. I lost my voice a little bit. I need to be better about like I don't know. I don't know how to I need to do some research on how to, just maintain throughout the 3 hours because I don't want to lose my voice every time. But it was so much fun, and yeah, I'm just super excited for all the performances coming up because I don't know, I've just found this newfound love for singing again, and it's not that I ever didn't like singing, but it's just, wow, this makes me really happy, so I'm doing it. Why the fuck not? So, yeah, let's talk about today's topic. Getting comfortable with being uncomfortable is something that I really value in my life, and I know I need to practice what I preach sometimes because I'm sometimes too afraid to take a chance, and I feel like I can be missing out on stuff because I'm too afraid to take these chances. And putting something like that into practice is scary. Like, it's not as easy as it sounds. I wrote the outline to this episode a few months ago, like right before I started pursuing music more full time. And I literally wrote, I potentially have the opportunity to do something new at my job, and it makes me uneasy because I know nothing about it. And I want to say, like, probably 2 days after I wrote that is when I had a conversation with my manager, and I was like, hey, I'm going to start doing music more full time, and I don't think I'm going to pursue, being a manager, moving up in the company anymore. And that was a really hard conversation to have. But if I didn't make that decision, I would be missing out on all of this music stuff that I'm doing right now and all the fun that I'm having and all the new people I'm meeting and just all the new experiences because I feel like I've learned so much about like just life in general from meeting all these new people and hearing people's stories. And I'm glad I took that chance because I can think of so many times in my life where I didn't take a chance, and I definitely think I missed out on stuff. And even talking about work stuff, like I think about the position that I'm in now. I've been in this leadership position for a year, which is wild because it feels like I just got promoted yesterday. And when I first started the job, I knew nothing. Like it was a whole nother department that I hadn't worked in, and I was all of a sudden a leader for this different department. I'm like, whoa, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And my now boyfriend actually was the one that trained me, which is just kind of wild. And after like 6 months of being in the position, my manager at that time was like, "You've mastered the role." And I take pride in my job. I think I'm really good at it. And as much as I'm looking for a new one, I like being good at what I do. And I think that the scariness of starting something new can be really overwhelming, but I think it's worth it to take the chance because I'm glad that I'm in the position I am now at work, and I'm glad I'm doing this music stuff outside of work. There's just so many things that if I didn't take that chance, I would be missing out on all of this stuff that makes me really happy in my life. I just get in my head a lot. We know this, especially with work. Like, I don't want to disappoint people. I also get in my head a lot about music stuff. And I feel like, especially with me looking for a new job, if I'm thrown into something that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I get really insecure. Like, oh, everyone's gonna think I'm doing a shitty job. And it's like, no, that's just a part of the learning process. And like I said, I need to practice what I preach, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And taking a chance also means standing up for yourself. And I feel like sometimes I'm worried about saying the wrong thing, so I wind up saying nothing at all. I feel like I've been better about that recently, especially since I've been dating Nick. I think he just makes me more confident, and I'm more able to just like speak up for myself, and he just makes me want to be the best version of myself, so it's just kind of easier to do that. But in the past, I have just avoided confrontation or just like saying anything because I was afraid that it was going to fuck something up, because I think that I used to blame myself for a lot of things going wrong, and it was like, oh, if I didn't say this one thing, everything would be fine. Like, none of this would have happened. And it's like, in reality, you don't know that. You can't predict that at all. And especially just having serious conversations with people, I really get in my head, but I'm trying to be more confident about it. In the past, I've been too afraid of taking a chance for rejection, taking a chance for criticism, and at the end of the day, like, who the fuck cares? We're all literally going to die. I think about this is morbid. I don't think about this all the time, but like pretty frequently I'm like, in 100 years, me and all the people around me will be dead. That's sad, I know, but it's true. Like, there's gonna be a whole new generation of people, and they're not going to know these minuscule choices that I've made in my life. And it's all about what makes me happy. And like I've said so many times, we're all at the center of our own existence, and I don't want to be a people pleaser all my life. I saw this quote and it said, "You're in the driver's seat, it's time to start acting like it." And I really like that, because there's been points in my life where I don't think I've been in the driver's seat for my own life, and I've just let other people take over and make the choices for me, and let other people determine how I feel about myself or how I feel about certain topics. And I think now I just have a mind of my own, which feels really good, and I don't think I'm missing out on too much anymore, because I'm not afraid to take chances. And if I would have said that 5 years ago, I would have been totally lying. Even 2 years ago, I would have been lying. But yeah, I feel like I didn't say a whole lot this episode. I feel like most of it's just been me having brain farts and not being able to lock in. I'm super excited. Me and my boyfriend are going on vacation next week. We're going to the mountains. I'm so excited. I hope we don't get eaten by a Wendigo or a skinwalker. That would suck. Yeah, I'm just really excited. I haven't had a vacation since, like, really the last vacation I went on was in Nashville in August. So last like extended time off I've had from work was for my sister's wedding in December, and I wouldn't consider that a vacation at all, because we were kind of like crazy busy the entire time. So I'm just really excited to just relax. There's gonna be a hot tub. We got an Airbnb. I am just super excited. And we're gonna write a song. I told Nick that's like one thing I really want to do while we're on this vacation. We're gonna write a song together. He's gonna bring his piano. I'm gonna bring my guitar. We're gonna fucking kill it. And also, me and Nick's video on TikTok, we posted a video of us singing "If I Ain't Got You" by Alicia Keys. It's low-key kind of going viral. Tell me why. Last night I was looking at it because I was getting all these notifications, and I was like, why does it have over 400 likes at this point? And now it has almost 10,000 views and 1,400 likes. Like, what? It's weird because I haven't had a video go viral in a really long time. Like, I remember feeling so like fulfilled and giddy about it when I used to like just do TikTok more and actually like had a consistent following. And now it's like, oh, that's cool, but it's not like I'm relying on these likes and these views to fuel my happiness and my energy. It's just like, oh, that's kind of cool that people are seeing it. So I don't know, that's kind of a different perspective I'm having on it. So yeah, video game of the week is Lost Records Bloom and Rage. We're coming up on a year of Lost Records. I think the February 18th was the day that tape 1 came out, and that's crazy because I remember, like, I made that video game my life, and it's so good. So feeling a little nostalgic playing it again. Books of the week. I'm still reading Throne of Glass, you guys. I'm not a fantasy person, and overall, if I'm being honest, I'm not really liking it a whole lot, but I'm going to finish it. Like, I have faith in myself. But right now I'm listening to The Walking Dead: The Fall of the Governor Part 1. I think I have like an hour left of the audiobook, so I'm almost done with that, and then I'll finish the last book in that series. And then I don't know what I'm going to read next, so comment down below or put in the little comment box in Spotify what I should read next, because I have no clue. But yeah, I'm determined to finish Throne of Glass. It's just going to take me probably a long time. And the only song I have written down for the song of the week is Upside Down by Jack Johnson. Such a great feel-good song, you know? And if you haven't, go listen to my new EP. It's on all music platforms. It's just Kai McAlvin. I have 4 new songs that are out, and yeah, super excited about it. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. If you are watching on YouTube, and if you're listening on Spotify, thank you. Remember that you're loved, valued, and appreciated in this world, and I love you.